Hello again, Dot Tone Dan with Dot Tone Designs here, and I just came across this nice feature, this new update, and in Photoshop. And if you have ever tried to separate a low-res JPEG, it's been scaled up, it's blurry, and it's got these square artifacts in here of these different color breakups and whatnot. Look at how this square comes in and kind of takes a chunk out of the ear right there. So this new feature improves this greatly when you want to use this for separations. A lot of people will take images, put it in their artwork, so they have nice high resolution 300 DPI or PPI pixels per inch resolutions, and they added into they add these images into good, clean, high resolution artwork, and then they scale this up, and then you get this kind of stuff here. If you look at this eye, for example, see how that just takes a block and discolors it. And what it's done there is strips out information and kind of dumbs this down so that it could be a much smaller file size to be tossed around the internet easier. So when people grab images off the internet, they're not always good images. So the new filter here is neural filters under filter, third one down. Click on that and drag this baby over to the side, and you see all these new little filter options here. Each one of these, you see the little cloud download icon. You have to download the icon in order to make use of its filters. So I'm in this program now, and I want to click on this one, and it's I need to turn it on, and it's set to high. You got different options here, but it's set to high, and it's processing now. It does take a while. It's a little bit slow because it's doing this on your computer, not off the cloud. And so that's a good thing, but it's still takes a while to get done. So we'll wait on that. It's almost done. Bada boom, you say okay. Now you can blow up in certain areas. Now look how it's improved this. Just to see this improvement, no matter what's done, it's got a little bit of a texture going on, but you won't see that in print, of course. What you'll see is that you'll be able to pull out nice, clean, gradient types of separations from this old crappy JPEG. So I click OK. I'm going to go back and look at that. That's the original, and that's the new version. Cleaned up that ear a lot. It's just taken, almost has rebuilt what used to be there. That eye is a lot less noticeable. That's the before, that's the after. Now what I want you to see is in the separations, when you're doing color pools, look at each individual. Let me turn this off here. Look at the individual channels for the RGB that's made up. This will be even worse when you convert it to CMYK, because you got 4 channels, and it tries to extract that color out of each one to make up that full color image. Look at this over here. That's horrendous. Now, so that's the original, and that is the cleanup version. Original, cleanup. So much better. And this size, this is 14 inches wide. So it's going to be so much better when you, let's see what I put the resolution at, 150. 300 resolution, you'll get an even different result. So this is a very good tool for you to use. Filter, Nero filters, only available with RGB. Let's see if it does it on a CMYK image. Some features don't. So I'll just convert to CMYK. And I want to take a look at, it's a horrible CMYK conversion. But let's see, yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. So what you want is smooth gradation conversions. Not this chunky bitmap version here that you see. See this? Horrendous. It's just something you never want to work with in screen printing. To get this choppy, chunky, blocky breakdown. This is horrendous black and white. And you look at that other one in black and white. That's a nice, clean, smooth gradation. You got a little bit of edge pixel fragmentation there. You could even come in with the smudge tool and clean that up a little bit. Reduce it down. That's just activating on one channel, so let's do all three. And just blur that up a little bit more. 100% strength. And I'm just messing with the edges to kind of smooth out that fragmentation. Now, as you noticed, let me go back and filter, Nero filter, so you can apply it to CMYK files also. And go back to the JPEG. So while you're in here, you know, you've got this zoom tool. I don't know what these are yet. I haven't worked with any of that. All I know is I saw the results of this blur tool and how it merged all those squares together, and it's like, that's a major improvement and something for us. So that's that. Thanks.